Hey everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are making Little House on the Prairie cinnamon chicken. Do you know I have been watching reruns of Little House on the Prairie for the last numerous months because there's so many episodes. And Almanzo mentioned about this cinnamon chicken. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make it because I love Little House on the Prairie. So you're only going to need a few ingredients, but the thing is you're going to have to marinate this chicken at least 8 hours, preferably overnight. You're going to need 1.5 cups of fresh apple cider. Now I don't have fresh, but I did buy some apple cider. Make sure you're not using apple cider vinegar, else you will be very disappointed. Just apple cider, 1/4 cup honey, 1/4 cup lemon juice, 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic. I'm going to cut back on the garlic a little bit, probably use half a tablespoon. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon freshly cracked black pepper. I don't have any freshly cracked, but I do have the coarse ground black pepper and I'll use that. 4 large boneless, skinless chicken breast trimmed of fat, which I have done, which they're saying 2.5 to 3 pounds. I tell you what, these are 4 large breasts. I've trimmed them up and it equals about 3 pounds. Now they're telling you to make the marinade and then put it in a large gallon baggie. That's not going to fit in a large gallon baggie. So what I'm going to do is mix up the marinade and I am going to put them in this 9x13 dish, cover them up, put them in the fridge. Probably flipping over once in a while just to get the marinade soaking in on both sides. So what we're going to do is add all of those ingredients together and we're going to mix it until smooth. What are you doing, Doug? Doug's in his unders. Don't let him see, Doug. Don't let him see. He's getting ready for bed. And he has a t-shirt and undies on. We don't want all the ladies out there to get excited, Mr. Miller. What do you think? So sorry for the distraction. Let's get back to the recipe. Start with our 1.5 cups of cider, our 1/4 cup of honey, our minced garlic, which I'm using half a tablespoon, our teaspoon of ground cinnamon, our teaspoon of salt, and our teaspoon of freshly cracked black pepper. Okay, let's mix that together until it's smooth. I'm going to cut the pieces in half, have about 8 smaller pieces. Okay, so we're going to pour the marinade over. And I'm just going to flip this in here a little bit just to get the juices underneath the chicken too. I'm going to cover it up with plastic. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so we're getting our chicken out of the fridge. We're going to take the chicken out of here. Just flip it around a few times. Mine probably soaked for about 14 hours. Now let's pour the marinade into a large skillet. We're going to bring it to a boil. And go ahead and preheat your ovens to 350 degrees. Now it's starting to come to a boil, so let's just reduce the heat to medium. And we'll cook it for about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. All right, go ahead and shut off the heat. Then we're going to pour this into a bowl. Set this aside. Wipe out your skillet with some paper towels. Be careful, it's going to be hot. Now turn it back on. Now let's put our 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in there. The recipe says to have a 2-quart baking dish handy. I'm going to have a 3-quart. Let that get hot, and then we're just going to pan sear it. We'll cook them for 1 to 2 minutes per side. Now I'll do the second batch. Pour the remaining sauce now over top. Then let's bake it in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes at 350 degrees. Some of the littler pieces are done, so I'm going to go ahead and put them aside on a plate. Okay. Another 5 minutes for those and everything should be done. And I'm just going to let them rest for about 10 minutes. And then we'll see if Almanzo's chicken really is good. It smells sort of like apple pie. I'm going to have mine with a little rice, and I'm going to have a smaller piece. And just put a little of this juice on here. Not bad. Almanzo has great taste. Hello, Douglas.
Good evening.
Good evening. Quick question.
Yes, ma'am.
What was your thoughts on the cinnamon chicken?
The Little House on the Prairie cinnamon chicken.
Yes.
It was excellent.
Great, great.
Yes, it was excellent. Very good.
Did you like the rice that I made, the minute rice on the side?
And the minute rice added to it. Yes.
Yes, it did.
You have to actually take a bite of chicken and rice together.
Oh, yes. Scale of 1 to 10.
I'll give it a 9.5.
That's really good.
It was very good. Yes,
good.
try it.
All right. Thank you, hon.
Thank you.
Good night. So thanks for joining me here once again on Dee's Delights, and I hope you enjoy your Little House on the Prairie cinnamon chicken. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon.